from the Convocation Center in Athens, Ohio, as number 7 Ohio Bobcats going to take on the number 13th ranked Wichita State Shockers right here in a Conference USA battle. Appreciate you all joining me here tonight, and just to kind of give you a lay of the land, Iverson and Nebulon Mort, the leading scorers for Wichita State. Actually, I got 4 guys averaging in double digits on the other side of the coin. Bob Kremer, as well as Stefan Chili and Tier Gunderson, all averaging in double figures for the Bobcats. So should be a good one. Leading scorer Chili, leading scorer Iverson on both sides of the ball. And let's get us going here. As looks like there was a foul as Stroker going to go to the line and shoot 2. Stroker on the season, perfect from the free throw line. We'll see how that pans out for him here tonight. Hits the first, and we have our first points of the game. Hits the pair, continues that hot streak from the free throw line, and the Bobcats up by 2. Should be a good game, though. Both these teams playing well. Wichita State did really well in the transfer portal. The Bobcats similarly. So both these teams in the top 20 for Conference USA, which is impressive. Adrian Vasco going to bring up the ball for the Shockers. Maxwell now over to Iverson. Iverson with a step. He's going to drive. Gets the ball stripped away from him. He gets it back. Kicks it outside for the 3. Back rim, no good. Cade Padgett up with the rebound. He's going to get it out to Tier Gunderson. Gunderson not looking to push the tempo there, as there was not any other Bobcats up the floor with him. So wisely pulls it out now. Passes it over. Padgett in the lane. Runner. One-hander. No good. Iverson up with the ball. Going to kick it out. Gets it to Maxwell in transition. Stroker on him. Good defense by Stroker. Forces the miss. Stroker now looking to push the Bobcats the other way. Gets it up to Tier Gunderson for 3. Bang! And a 7-0 run. A 7-0 run for the Bobcats to start this one. Iverson going to drive. Gets the ball stripped. Gets it back. Fouled by Gunderson. His first, team's first. And Iverson, who's been perfect on the season from the free throw line, going to go and shoot 2 here to try to get the Shockers on the board. Hits the first, and Iverson breaks the schneid for the Shockers. Hits a pair, and Bobcats now with the ball. Gunderson. Vasco all over him. Ooh, Gunderson almost went over the over and back line there. And drives. And a hard foul by Dallas Walker. First foul for him. Team's second is Tier Gunderson. Take a look at it from this angle here. And yeah, he got him on the hand, on the wrist and the hand. So he will go to the line and shoot 2. There's a... We finally got a good replay from 2K, which was nice. Gunderson, though, misses the free throw. Gunderson has... That's his actually first free throw miss on the season, so... Misses the pair, so that percentage will drop down now as Vasco looking to push. Gets Maxwell inside. He gets blocked. And Plow Euro eventually gets it. Marston with a nice defensive play there. Ooh, good job there by Vasco getting a hand in on his... Gunderson tried to dribble by him and was unsuccessful. Backdoor alley-oop, and Vasco snatches the ball out of midair. Maxwell now over to Iverson. Iverson with Stroker on him. Going to get it to Vasco. Pick comes. And then an active hands again by Ohio. Not once, but twice. And twice the Shockers are able to save the ball there. Iverson's going to drive. Top of the key. Pull-up jumper. Rims in and out. Ball fought for. Padgett comes down with the ball. So he's looking to push the pace here. Now Gunderson baseline drive. Throws it down with the one-handed flush. Shockers not able to get their offense going here in the early going. And Bobcats are kind of team that can, you can get big enough lead. You do not want to let them run away. So Shockers need to start to find their game here. Walker for 3, bang! And it's a 9-5 Ohio lead. And finally, a bucket falls from the outside for the Shockers. Paget, step back 3, no good. Good rebound there by Vasco as he looks to try to push the pace here. Going to kick it to the corner. Iverson give and go to Vasco, who throws it down with 2 hands. And just like that, the Shockers cut it to 2. But a great give and go there to the corner, back into the lane, driving, and Gunnarsson going to call timeout here. 9-7 here. Good job by Wichita State after being down 7-2, go on a 5-2 run. Themselves cut the lead to 2. Substitutions in for both these squads. Kramer gets it over to Alexander, back to Kramer. Little pick and roll action goes, and Kramer uses his speed and lays it up and in. So Ohio shooting 4 of 6 so far here. 67%. Lead by 4. What up, Ray? What's going on, buddy? Cross-court pass, wide open, Cash for 3, rims in and out. Got a good look there. Chile going to stop, pop, drop for 3, bang. And the bench unit coming in with a spark here for Ohio. Mort. Screen coming for Nebulon. Mort going to go inside. Jafari Jr. can't finish. Good defense there in the interior by Stephen Chile. Now Kramer. Now to Alexander, low post. Mort trying to play some defense there. Nebulon Mort. Fowler comes over to help. Now Palmer. Fowler on him. Backdoor alley-oop to Alexander. A little give and go. And the backdoor alley-oop opens this one up. Opens up the Ohio lead to 9 now. Active hands. Kramer gets it, knocks away. Ohio very, very much batting the ball away a lot here. But Shockers doing a good job to recover. 23 in the stream. Appreciate you all tuning in here tonight. Fowler to Cash. He's going to have to push this one up. He does. Contested 3. No good. And momentum right now, Ray, is Alexander getting a little spin happy. Spins out of bounds. Turnover Ohio. But yeah, you definitely don't want to let the momentum pull you out of a game. Shockers need to do a better job. Cash going to bring it up. Victor Cash with a step. He's going to drive. Switches to the left hand. Good job by Blake Alexander getting in the lane there, forcing the miss. Now Romano for 3. No good. Green up with the rebound. He's going to get it up to Cash. He stops. He pops. He drops for 3. Bang. Now down to Alexander. Good defense there by Jafari. Jafari Jr. doing a nice job in the interior there. Cross-court pass. Nebula Mort with a step up off the glass. And good. Mort, you got to throw that down, buddy, with a dunk. Got that kind of path to the rim. Throw that bad boy down with a nice little flare dunk. There's a step and Stephen Chile, excuse me, with the windmill dunker right now. Ohio using their speed on the outside to their advantage. (18-12). 6-point lead for the Bobbies. Green, top of the key, gets it to go. And they're going to call that a 3. So 18-15. Now Kramer. He's going to drive on Mort. Good defense by Nebulon. Mort gets the rebound and looks to push. Off to the races they go, but good job by the Bobcats to get back then. A backdoor alley-oop to Fowler, who has to lead reached back for it, and just like that, Wichita State fighting back here cuts the lead to 1. 5 straight points now for the Shockers. Alexander drives. Jafari Jr. again with the defense. Romano back to Alexander. Offensive rebound there, and Alexander fires it up. Can't get it to go. Fouls the second time. Gets it to go. So Alexander doing a nice job there on the boards. 20-17. 3-point lead. 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Mort went to go pass it to Jafari Jr. Realized there was nobody there and had to catch it. Otherwise, it would have been a turnover. Still a turnover, but at least Bobcats did not get out in transition. But that is what happened there. He went to hand it off to Junior, thought Junior was there, and Jafari Jr. wasn't. Double team comes. Good job by Morton Jr. Alexander gets his dribble back, tries to muscle in, can't get his own offensive rebound. Good defense by Wichita State here, but Ohio doing a nice job on the boards. And Night J Red, I saw one of those same plays happen last night. Mort for 3, bang! With 1.1 second to go. But it wasn't a traveling violation, as in like he had it and took extra steps. He went to pass it and had to catch his own pass. So 20 apiece after 1 quarter. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. We're back. All right, welcome back. 20 apiece. Yeah, Knight, it was a traveling violation because he passed it to himself. Vasco throws it down. That's what I'm trying to say. He tried to pass it and then ended up passing it to himself. That's why it was a travel. Stroker. Cross-court pass. Gunderson for 3. Bang! It's 23-20 now. Ohio retakes the lead. Now Walker. Walker loses the hand. An illegal screen away from the ball by Atticus Maxwell. So turnover. Ohio gets the ball now. 23-20. Good game here so far. Both these teams battling on both ends of the floor. Euro. Now to Paget. Paget from way downtown. Bang! Cade Paget drills the 3, and just like that puts the Bobcats up by 4. Vasco for 3. Bang! Answering right back, Adrian Vasco. Gunderson now to Euro. Now to Gunderson. Paget. Bad pass. Walker with the INT. Gets it out to Iverson. Top of the key. Drops, pops, and gets it to go. (27-26) now. Good response there by the Shockers. Gunderson surveys the situation. Wide open for 2 for Paget. Can't get that one to go. Quick outlet pass to Vasco. Now to Iverson. Iverson for the alley-oop to Atticus Maxwell. What a pass. And Shockers are alive right now, shooting 58% from the field. Plow Euro now over to Gunderson. Gunderson drives, gets blocked by Maxwell in the interior. Good defense by the Shockers. Vasco trying to slip slide and throws it over to Walker. What a dime to find Walker. They should put that up for the assist of the game later on today. 126, 5-point lead now for Wichita State. Paget now over to Marston. Marston looking to drive. Good, walks right into the wall. Walker standing there. Fadeaway three by Gunderson with the shot clock winding down. Pass to Maxwell. Maxwell, Marston on him. Marston does a good job, forces the pass out. Vasco now over to Walker. Now Vasco. Fadeaway three. No good. Ill-advised fadeaway there. Quick pass up to Gunderson. Good ball movement by the Bobcats, and Marston lays it in. Tic-tac-toe for two. 31-28. Vasco now with the ball. They run the picket fence at Ohio there, but Ohio doesn't budge. Oh, active hands by Marston. Almost came up with the steal. Then Stroker gets a hand and picks his pocket as Gunderson comes away with it. Good defense there by Bobcats, but Gunderson being challenged at the rim by Maxwell. Can't finish the layup. Vasco with a step, pull up, stops, pops, can't get it to drop. Euro up with the rebound. Marston out to Gunderson. Gunderson, good find to find Marston for the two-handed slam. He does a pull-up on the rim, and it's a one-point game. Time out on the court. 31-30. Back to a one-point game. Clearly, Jafari, you're not around these parts. My cap locks is on like all the time. You gotta look for more of the way when I speak in Discord and stream and all that stuff. It's always in caps. It's just I do a lot of things in caps. I don't hardly ever take them off. Good pass to Cash for three. Bang! Good find in the corner. Chili. Mort with the reach-in foul. Team's first here in the second quarter. His first. So Ohio. Keep wanting to say Ohio State, but obviously not Ohio State, but just 11 seasons of Ohio State being in the league. Three ball by Chili is good. Bang. Yeah, Jafari, my guess is his tendencies has a high spot up. That would be my guess. But I don't know what his tendencies are, but I would assume so. Green, now to junior, good offensive board. Probably one of the first offensive rebounds we've seen in this game from the Shockers. Maybe one or two total. Mort trying to work over his defender. Kramer can't get the three to go as he stepped back three, just no good. Good ball movement here again. The Bobcats doing a really nice job moving the ball up the court. Palmer going to go to the line and shoot two here, but I really like what Ohio is doing when they're up in their transition game. They're really working the ball. They're not moving with the ball. They're letting the ball move them. So and they're doing a lot of crisscross, back and forth, give and goes. Palmer hits the free throws. 1 point lead for Ohio. Ooh, backdoor cut, wide open. Jafari Jr. layup and in. That was a bad double, bad double on that play by Ohio. Left Jr. wide open underneath, and Ohio now going to take a timeout with 1:53 to go. It's been a good one here between these two teams. Both coming in at 2-1. Wichita State actually on the season 261 points scored. Ohio not as high, 234. Both teams sitting at 2-1, but the defense is almost identical, 230 and 233 given up. 35 in the stream. Appreciate you all tuning in and watching some CSBA conference play here between Ohio and Wichita State. Bet Blake Alexander fadeaway jumper is good. Mort looks to drive left, goes to Fowler. Fowler doesn't like what he sees. Hands that off to Cash. Cash almost got his pocket picked there by Chili. Chili doing a really good job at green money. Green greens it. Now to Romano. Kramer inside. Good backdoor cut. Now Fowler. Fowler over to Cash. Cash off the glass is good. $40-39 now. 1 point lead for the Shockers. Chili gets his pocket picked by Nebula on Mort. Mort going to go in uncontested coast to coast with the butter and toast. Kramer going to look to push here. Bobcats can hold for one. Instead, Kramer had a step, gets it open to a wide open Palmer who gets blocked by Fowler. And Blake Alexander, and that's going to be goaltending. The ball hit the backboard when it got blocked. So a good defensive play there by Palmer. 42-41 halftime. What a game we've got here. 1 point game. Shockers up by 1. Wichita State with the lead here, but it's been a back and forth game. Pretty impressive first half. My take really is, honestly, I think it's anybody's game at this point. Question is who will continue to get stops here and who will not? We'll have to wait and see how it plays out, but both these teams have been digging in on the defensive end. We've had a couple steals, a couple of blocks. We've had some good shooting. It's been a little bit of mix of everything here in this first half, and I think if you're both teams, you gotta figure a way to get enough stops where you can maybe go on a run, and that'll propel you to the W. So we'll have to wait and see, but you're watching CSB on Twitch. It's your halftime show. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. 42-41. Vasco. Blocked inside. Good job by Marston. Maxwell now to Lardy. Lardy over to Vasco. Stops, pops for three. Can't get it to go. And then Marston fouled, counted and one, and Lardy with an ill-advised foul. Maxwell. To Fowler, a floater up off the glass is good. Now to Euro to Marston. Paget for two, that's good. Referee pointed to the 2-point line immediately there. Good active hands. Vasco, though, gets it back. Now to Maxwell. Floater up is good. Atticus Maxwell with a nice follow. Wichita State shooting 2 percentage points less. Vasco with the steal on Gunderson. Lardy almost loses it there. Gunderson does a good job. A lot of switches going on right here. Good ball movement. Iverson thought about a 3. Almost fired it up. Then gets a spot up for 3 there. Can't get it to go. Ball tipped around. Maxwell gets it. Fowler off the glass. Can't get that to go. Plow Euro in for the rebound. Paget. Now over to Gunderson. Gunderson with a step, a little hezzy there. Switches to the right hand, goes up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Vasco leaning in there, good defensively. Now Maxwell. Now over to Iverson. Iverson to Fowler. Ball movement all around the outside. Looks like they're playing the 4 corners here, and then fouled by Paget as he reaches in. (46-45) now. Maxwell. Cross court pass. Vasco. Iverson for 3. Rims it out. And then there's an ill-advised foul by Maxwell. He picks up his second. Gunderson greens that one. Hits the pair. Puts the Bobcats back up by 1. Vasco going to get a screen. Start a step. Thought about it. He was going to pull the trigger on a 3. Wide open. Walker. Bang. Stroker. Now to Marston. High screen comes. Pick and roll action. Euro was curling. Marston was wide open in the end, and Walker gets a hand on it and forces what almost is a turnover, but Ohio can only have 0.8 seconds left here to get a shot away. It's got to be a catch and shoot situation. Gunderson's going to get it here. We'll see. They got to get it in. Gunderson and Vasco does a great job, enough to get it a hand in and cause the shot clock violation. So good job by Wichita State. Vasco. Now to Iverson. Mac down to Walker. Walker to Vasco. Iverson, top of the key. Mid-range, no good. But Walker right there, right place, right time. Blows the layup as Euro comes over at the last second. Don't know if he got a hand on it or just affected the shot. Now Euro. Now Gunderson. Vasco all over him. Gunderson now with the mismatch with Walker on him. He's going to drive. Little fadeaway is good. Tier Gunderson with the teardrop. $49 apiece. 4:03 to go. This game has been nip and tuck the entire time. Quite impressed with what we've seen here so far. Two more games coming up tonight. Texas and Kansas and Kentucky and South Carolina. Good night of CSB Hoops here on Thursday as we go 4 strong for 4 straight hours of basketball. Green to Junior. Mort wide open. Spots up. Too strong on the jumper for 3. Now Chili. Chili drives. leans in and uses his strength there for 2, and Ohio back up by 2. I don't think any team's led more than 4 or 5 points in this game. Tops. Wasn't it like 7-2 early on as Mort gets fouled by Palmer on the reach-in? I think it was like a 5-point lead. Mort, fadeaway 3. Fadeaway 2, rather. Was it 9 point? I thought it was 7-2. Or 9-2, maybe, but I don't remember it being 9. Foul underneath. Palmer hits the first. Was it 16? Bryce, I wasn't. You could be right. I'm tired, so it's possible. I didn't think it was that close, but it's been close since. It has been a close ball game since. 53-49, Kramer. Wild shot there, ill-advised. Should have kicked that out. There was I think it was Chili waiting in the wings, and then reaching foul by Blake Alexander. Referee going to call foul. Ooh, good job defensively there by Kramer. Looks to push, drive, good kick out. Chili does not opt to shoot the 3 there. Thought he should have jacked it up. Kramer for corner 3, rims it out. Blake Alexander, oh, and he blows the dunk. Oh, you don't see that very often. It does happen, but you don't see it very often. Cash dumps it off to Jafari Jr. Blake Alexander says, "Get out of my house. This is Alexander's house." The defensive swat there by Blake. Pass inside, and Alexander again with the block. What a defensive play by Blake Alexander on back-to-back plays, and then he finds Chili in transition, who lays it up and in. Cash. 6-point lead, and good job by Kramer to get a hand in there as Cash and Kramer are going to jump it up here. Junior. As Wichita State wins the tip there. Cash going to bring it out. 8 on the shot clock. 3 ball is good. Bang. So Ohio takes a timeout with 1:40 to go, 48 to go. $55-52. Now Chili back to Kramer. Palmer going to set a screen. Kramer going to pull up from the elbow. That's good. Bob Kramer. 5-point lead. Double again for Ohio. Mort wide open as Walker. They find him. Good find by Nebulon Mort. Every once in a while we've seen Ohio throw a double out there, and it was a good response by Wichita State. But Bob Kramer, using that speed, blows by 2 defenders. He's got 8 tonight. As he torched the man, Nebulon Mort, I believe was. Actually, I think it was a switch. Mort, I don't even think Mort was guarding him. 38 in the stream. Appreciate you all tuning in tonight. Cash, Walker. Little pick and roll action there instead. A deep 3, contested 3 too, nonetheless, with the shot clock winding down there. Wichita State probably not going to wish they had that possession back. Now Palmer, spin move, nice play by Courtney Palmer. Just like that, with 25 seconds left, Ohio up by 7. Mort. It's been a battle. The Shockers here, you want to come away with points. 2-second differential between game and shot clock. Kramer all over Mort. And gets a hand and comes away with the steal. Too much dribbling by Nebula on Mort. And instead of standing still there and just kind of protecting the ball, ill-advised play. And then they steal the ball. 3 balls. Good if it goes. It does not. And a 9-point lead headed to the 4th. 38 in the stream. 4th quarter coming your way. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. Get those fours up in stream chat. We'll be right. Alright, welcome back. Let's take a look at the State Farm assist of the game. The alley-oop there to Alexander. You know what? That's one of the nice ones we've seen where, yes, the alley-oop was, plain, but the play that he made on the dunk, I give that an A. I give it an A. I don't give many A's out. I give that one an A because of the highlight on the finish. 63-54. Palmer. Now to Chile. Kick it outside, wide open for 2. No good. If you're Wichita State, you'll take Palmer shooting it from out there. That's probably one of the guys you don't mind. Vasco for 3. Bang! Adrian Vasco. Ooh, and a bad play there by Kramer. Turns it over and gives it right back to, Wichita State. God giveth, God taketh away. Iverson for 3. Bang! Inside, Paget is good. Now Iverson, 5-point game. He tries to drop. What a spin move by Alvin Iverson. Three-point game. Stroker kicks it out to Marston. Good defense by Iverson. Picks that one off. Baseline jumper is good. Alvin Iverson. And it's a 1-point game. Marston. Trying to run an off-ball screen here for a couple players. Gunnarsson having a tough time getting around. Paget gonna try it again. They tried to go for that same play. Marston. Ooh, I don't know about the over and back there. The ball was passed. I thought it was past half court, but referee's gonna give that ball back to Wichita State. (65-64). Iverson now over to Vasco. Stroker double team comes. Iverson now. Paget on him. They switch again. A lot of switches in a backdoor alley-oop to Atticus Maxwell. Wow. (66-65). 5:22 to go. And a big-time bucket there for Ohio. Puts them back in the lead by 1. 67-64. Nice pass to Fowler. 1-point game. Paget. Step back jumper is no good. Euro, though, right there for the rebound and gets fouled by Vasco. His first, team's first. Euro hits the free throw. You know what the best part about this matchup is? We're going to get to see this in a few weeks again. We'll be in Wichita. If this game is anything like that game, it should be a good one. Vasco, Gunnarsson on him. Pass inside. Maxwell, nice bucket as they had the position on Marston. 1-point Shocker lead right now. Inside, Gunnarsson now to Marston. Marston looking to try to get inside amongst the trees. Double clutch shot, can't get it to go. Euro had a hand on it, but it ultimately comes to Vasco. Lardy from the corner, bang! And it's a 4-point Shocker lead. 38 up in the stream. Love to see the viewership. Good to see everybody back hanging out with us here in stream. These numbers have been pretty low lately, so good to see everybody back. Hope everybody's having a good night here on a Thursday. .347 to go. Let's take a look at the Jordan Brand player of the game, Adrian Vasco. No surprise. Vasco has been electric tonight. Gunnarsson trying to work over Walker, who's now back in the game for Fowler. Extended minutes, but maybe that'll benefit him. Ooh, Stroker stumbles and gives the ball back to Ohio. Excuse me, back to Wichita State. Nice pass. Oh, bad pass. I was about to give him props on the pass because he was wide open underneath. Gunnarsson, Paget stepped back three, rimmed in and out. Oh, Ohio needed that. Blocked. Out of bounds. Wichita State going to get the ball back. Baseline. Jumper's good by Alvin Iverson. Extends it to 6. .75-69. Gunnarsson going to call timeout. Six-point game, 2:39 to go. Ohio needs a run here. Pull back themselves back in here right now, trailing by 6. Gunnarsson passes inside. Blake Alexander with the stuff. Nice pass by Gunnarsson to Alexander. Alexander's had a good game here tonight. Both ends of the court, too. Vasco kicks it over to a wide open Walker. Good find. Paget. Now down low to Alexander. He's got a step. Gets it to go. Back to 4. Vasco, pull-up jumper is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Gunnarsson has been susceptible to his speed all night long. Alexander again on the pick and roll from Gunnarsson, and back to 4 we go. 1:43 to go. Now Maxwell, good defense by Alexander, forcing him to stop in his tracks. Start a step before, tried to use his forearm to push the defender out of the way, and Euro comes up with a huge block. Alexander going to set a screen for Gunnarsson, gets it back to Alexander, in, floater is good. Blake Alexander going off here in the fourth quarter. He's got 16 now, and just like that, Ohio has cut the lead to 2 with 1:12 to go. Iverson to Walker. Got to get it back in the hands of Vasco, who's been so good tonight with his speed. All he needs is that little extra step that he's gotten. Is Lardy for 3. Bang! And a huge 3. Puts it back to 5. Ohio with only 1 timeout, so they're trying to save it here. Goes inside to Alexander, who's fouled. And that's Atticus Maxwell's 3rd foul. Alexander to the line, 67% free throw shooter on the season. Big free throws here, though. Tough miss there. Needed that. Hits the second. 4-point game. This is the possession Ohio needs to stop. Iverson. Oh, wow. Alvin Iverson. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a play there. Somebody clip that. And again, they keep setting him up on that little bit of a pick, just enough to get him that first step, and he's gone. Nice pick and roll there. Plow Euro with the reverse layup. 4-point game. Full court press. Here it comes. They're going to foul Iverson. Iverson on the season has been perfect from the free throw line, but he will not. They're not over the limit, so they got to foul one more time here. But again, Iverson will be the guy fouled as the Blake Alexander commits it this time. It's the first. Not the guy you want on the line if you're Ohio, but Ohio has a timeout. They could call timeout advance to get a quick 3, which is what I would probably do here if you're Ohio. They're going to call timeout wisely down 6. Yet if them, you got to run a play. I think you got to run either a play for maybe Stroker or maybe I think Paget's in the game. I would probably run one for Cade Paget. I mean, just looking at it right now, maybe Gunnarsson, I mean, he's averaging 45% from beyond the arc. Stroker averaging 50%. So probably go to one of those guys, but he definitely needs to try to find somebody here for a quick 3. In the corner, they get it to Paget. Paget with a step, and he gets fouled. So if you're Wichita State, not the worst play there. You certainly don't want to give him an opportunity to get points with the clock stopped, but it definitely changes the dynamic because if Paget makes this, they're down 4 and they got to foul again and hope that they get a missed free throw. So it's got to play the foul game at this point. It's possible. We've seen it happen, but without timeouts, it certainly makes it a little bit more difficult. But you never know. Full court press here it comes, and they're going to foul Vasco this time. Vasco to the free throw line. Perfect on the season also from the free throw line. Still got 21 seconds, though. Hits the first, puts it to a 5-point game. Now, Ohio really needs one of these misses here. And they get one, so maybe that'll be what the doctor ordered. They got to push, though, here. Got to get a 3 if you're Ohio. And Alexander loses it. Gunnarsson for 3. No good. They're going to foul again, but with 9.2 seconds, that was their chance. They needed that 3 to fall to have a shot. Now Iverson, 5-point game here. Pushes it to a 2-possession game, pretty much sealing it with 9.2 seconds to go. Drains the free throw, so seals it. Good job by the Shockers. They come in shock. Ohio, as Stroker fires up a deep 3, can't get it to go, and they're going to win this one by 7. So congratulations to the Wichita State Shockers. Solid games by Adrian Vasco, Alvin Iverson, and Dallas Walker. That was their 3-headed monster here tonight. As Ohio, I think, wish they had a couple of plays back, maybe. So take a look at the highlights. Let's take a look at the team comparison. I mean, Ohio got to the line significantly more, but look at the 3-pointers. 12 of 22 for a double nickel for the Wichita State Shockers on the other side. 5 of 14 for Ohio. 9 turnovers, 11 points for Wichita State. Most of the other numbers relatively kind of close. Ohio's bench did a better job. Wichita State did a little better in transition. Points in the paint went to Ohio. So a lot of even numbers across the board. But I think the turnovers and the points over turnovers and the threes and the free throws currently played a factor in this one. Let's take a look at the box score. Where we'll start on Ohio. Double-double for Blake Alexander. 17 and 11. 3 assists, 2 blocks, 8 of 13. 4 offensive boards in this one. Tier Gunnarsson, 12 points, 1 rebound, 7 dimes. Did not shoot the ball overly well. 4 of 10 from the field, but did shoot well from beyond the arc. 2 of 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Stephen Chile, 12 points, a rebound, assists on a perfect night of shooting. 5 of 5, 2 of 2 from beyond the arcade. Paget, 11 points, 2 boards, 2 assists, a steal. 4 of 9, 1 of 3 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Bob Kramer off the bench, 10 points, 2 boards, a steal, a block. No assists for the point guard on 5 of 11 shooting, 0 of 3 from downtown. John Marston, 6 points, assists, 2 blocks, 3 of 4. Plow Yoro, 6 points, 7 boards, 2 blocks, 2 of 2. Courtney Palmer, 6 and 4 with an assist and 2 blocks, 1 of 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Willie Stroker only took 1 shot here tonight in the starting role. 2 points, 2 boards, 3 dimes, a steal. So did some other things beyond just scoring, but certainly I think Ohio would hope a little bit more out of him, especially, he's averaging 6, 7 a game. You want to get a little bit more out of him. Romano, rebound, and assist, and a steal on 0 of 2 shooting. On the winning side, Alvin Iverson, 19 points, a rebound, 4 dimes, a steal, 6 of 10, 1 of 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Adrian Vasco, almost a double-double from Vasco tonight. 13 points, almost, listen, a couple more rebounds too. You'd probably be talking triple-double, but 13 points, 6 rebounds, 9 dimes, so almost a double-double there with assists. Did have 2 steals, 5 of 9, 2 of 4, 1 of 2, responsible for 35. Dallas Walker, 12 points, 6 boards, assists, a steal, 5 of 8. 2 of 3 from downtown. Nebulon Mort with 10 off the bench, 2 points, 4 assists. Did have 3 turnovers, 4 of 11. Not rough night shooting for Mort, 2 of 4 from 3. Atticus Maxwell, 8 points, 4 boards, assists, a block, 4 of 7. Victor Cash, 8 points, 4 assists. 2 of 5 from downtown, 3 of 8 from the field. Tina Lardy with a couple big threes, shooting twice in this game. 6 points aboard, 2 assists. Isaiah Fowler off the bench, 3 of 5, 6 points, 4 boards, assists, 2 blocks. Good game from Fowler off the bench. Monty Green, a quiet night for Green, but didn't really need to do too much as the Iverson went through the guards tonight for Wichita State. But Green finishes with 5 and 3, assist on 2 of 3, and Jafari Jr. Had 2 points in this one, 1 of 3. But you got to give him a lot of credit on the defensive side of the ball. I think there were times, especially in that first quarter, where he kept Blake Alexander in check with his defense. So I know sometimes it doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but that is a big reason why. As the Shockers win this one by 7. Got 2 more games coming up here momentarily. C. Webb going to take you through Texas and Kansas, and then you got Kentucky and South Carolina.